Well, what I want to look at in this video, self-defense from a woman's point of view, particularly if a man is being too fresh and forcing himself upon her. Now, hopefully, we talked about using the fence position earlier on. If you do things right, hopefully the man shouldn't get that close to you. But let's just assume, for whatever reason, the man's got close to you, he's got his hands around your waist, and he's trying to pull you in. Okay? Now, there's two defences here. One is just simply using your knees. From here, I'm trying to pull, yeah, that's all right. So the knees go straight in. So go straight. Normally people say, oh, kick him in the groin. In this case, we're not looking to go into the groin because it is a relatively small target. No. I don't like to say it, but it's a relatively small target. Okay, seriously. But yeah, it's not an easy target to get because men know it hurts and men won't give you that target easy. But just going into to the knees or the thighs is very easy. And the thing is, if I pull Dawn in here, it's actually difficult for her to miss. Okay? Now, generally, she just lifts one knee up and holds. Okay? Now, actually, her balance isn't too good here in this position, but I'm holding on to her trying to pull her in. So I help her with her balance, and that actually works against me. She can hold on to me as well, like she is now, so you can use that. Okay? So from here, if I pull her in, our legs are going to be lined up with each other. And it's very, very difficult for her to actually miss my legs just lifting her knees up. And all you need to do is basically marching on the spot. And each time you're going to go bang, 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 bang. And it can be very uncomfortable very, very quickly. Now the other thing we're going to look at is a strike around the back of the neck. If you follow down where the curve of the skull finishes and joins the neck, okay, just at the end of that curvature, that's a good spot to hit. Slightly better is halfway between the centre and the edge and the side. So about there. Okay, so halfway between the centre and the side, that's the best place to hit, where the skull stops rounding. Okay? So if you hit there, so you do it with your forearm, and also if you hit at the same time, sorry. Okay, if I hit on that side, and I just strike there at the same time, doing it on opposite sides multiplies the effect. And we're doing it on opposite sides of the head. We're also doing it on opposite bottom and top of the head, so it all multiplies the power. But you may be thinking, well, how do you get into that position? Well, generally, if a man's pulling you in, okay, generally the man will have his hands underneath the lady's arms. If I put my arms over the top, it's easy, yeah, relatively easy for her to slip away underneath, or at the very least, just pull her body away from me. So a man will normally put his hands around the waist and pull you in. And generally, when people are friendly with each other, the woman will put her hands around the back of his neck. So it's not an unnatural position to be in. Now, even though the guy's taller, he will probably be leaning in because he's trying to kiss. Okay, so he's actually bringing himself in. So from here, if I'm forcing myself upon Dawn, and she doesn't want it, she tried pushing me away, and that hasn't worked, so she acts like she's giving in. All she has to do is let one hand slide around the back, you know, like she's kissing me properly. Just bring this one loosely up there, you know, just kind of casually, and then strike together. Okay? So the place you're looking at, like I say, that curvature, where the skull stops curving, halfway between the middle and the side, and the other place is but just on the forehead, at the front, but just at the front and at the side, doing them together. Now, this is a knockout point, okay? I learned this training with Russell Stootley. If you ever get a chance to train with Russell Stootley, brilliant, go for it. Okay, highly recommended. Now, if you want to try this, like I say, it's a knockout blow. So what I would suggest you do, start off with someone, just do it very lightly. Very lightly. Ask them to rate it like 1 out of 10, what the power is. Then build it up a little bit. Maybe go up to maybe 3 or 4 out of 10 and stop. Okay? don't take it all the way until you knock someone out, not with a training partner. Okay, so if you train this, like I say, very, very careful, just get in the position, do it lightly, okay?
Yeah.
But even that was done very, very lightly, but what did it feel like?
The whole body was vibrating.
Yeah, so the whole body feels like it's vibrating, it's like stars appear very, very quickly, and you know,
It's very like, whoa, what happened?
yeah, and that was just done really lightly.
Yeah.
If you did it like, it's you know, relatively easy to knock somebody out with this.
Mm.
Yeah. So again, just casually, if you do it the other way around, so Dawn's the guy and I'm the woman in this case. Just like, okay. Now I don't want, you know, don't want any trouble. Get yourself in position, and it doesn't look unnatural. Okay, because women put their arms around guys' necks. Okay, it doesn't look unnatural, and I just line myself up. Keep talking to them. Okay, can we sort this out? Okay, I'll cooperate, whatever. Bang. Okay, so you can put yourself in that position very, very easily. Yeah? So, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below, because it all helps with our YouTube algorithm and helps our videos get promoted, and thank you very much.